Most people believe success comes from being seen. They think the louder they announce their goals, the more likely they are to achieve them. They think sharing every step of their journey will keep them accountable. They believe everyone needs to know what they're planning, what they're earning, what they're struggling with, and where they're going next. But if you study highly successful people carefully, you'll notice something different. The strongest moves are often made in silence. The biggest transformations usually happen behind closed doors. And the most powerful growth takes place long before anyone notices it. Today I want to share 5 areas of life that deserve protection. Not because you should hide from the world, but because some things grow better when they're not constantly exposed to outside opinions. The first is your goals. When an idea is new, it's fragile. It's like a seed planted in fresh soil. It needs time, focus, and effort before it becomes strong enough to withstand criticism. The problem with sharing goals too early is that people often respond based on their own limitations. Someone who has never started a business may tell you it's impossible. Someone who has never chased a dream may explain why it's risky. Their doubts have nothing to do with your potential. Yet if you hear enough negativity, it becomes harder to believe in yourself. There's another danger. Talking about goals can sometimes create the illusion of progress. You tell people what you're going to do, they praise your ambition, and your brain rewards you with a sense of accomplishment before you've actually done anything. Real progress happens through action, not announcements. Instead of talking about what you plan to become, spend your energy becoming it. Let your results introduce your vision. The second thing to protect is your financial situation. Money has a strange effect on relationships. If people think you're doing extremely well, some may expect favors, loans, or special treatment. If people think you're struggling, some may judge you unfairly. Either way, conversations about money often create unnecessary complications. Financial success is not about impressing others. It's about creating freedom, security, and opportunities. The truth is that many wealthy individuals don't look wealthy. They focus on building assets, learning skills, and making smart decisions, instead of showing off their lifestyle. Likewise, if you're working through financial challenges, your energy is better spent solving the problem than explaining it to everyone around you. Financial growth requires focus. And focus becomes easier when you're not constantly seeking approval or comparison. The third area is your personal struggles. Every person faces challenges. Every person experiences setbacks, disappointments, fears, and moments of uncertainty. The question is not whether you will face difficulties. The question is how you will respond to them. Many people make the mistake of turning every obstacle into a public discussion. They replay the problem repeatedly, tell the story over and over, and unknowingly keep the wound open. There is a difference between seeking support and seeking attention. Support helps you grow. Attention often keeps you stuck. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is work through a challenge quietly, learn the lesson it offers, and emerge stronger on the other side. That doesn't mean you should suffer alone. Trusted mentors, close friends, family members, and professionals can provide valuable guidance. But not every battle needs an audience. Some victories become more meaningful because they were earned in private. The fourth thing to protect is your next move. In a world obsessed with updates, surprises have become rare. People announce projects before they start them. They reveal plans before they're ready. They share ideas before they've been tested. The result? Distraction. When you tell everyone what you're about to do, you often spend more time discussing the plan than executing it. Energy that could have gone into preparation gets redirected into explanation. Imagine an athlete preparing for a championship. Would they spend every day talking about winning, or would they spend every day training? Preparation creates confidence. Talking creates temporary excitement. One lasts. The other fades. The most effective strategy is simple. Work quietly. Improve constantly. Prepare thoroughly. Then let your actions speak when the time is right. The fifth and perhaps most important thing to protect is your inner circle. Not everyone deserves access to your deepest thoughts, biggest dreams, and most vulnerable moments. Trust is valuable because it's earned. The people closest to you should be individuals who encourage growth, challenge you when necessary, and genuinely want the best for you. Quality matters far more than quantity. A small group of loyal supporters is more valuable than hundreds of casual connections. Your inner circle should be built on trust, respect, and shared values. Protect those relationships. Invest in them. Appreciate them. Because during difficult seasons, it's often those few people who help you keep moving forward. Now let's talk about something equally important. What should you do with all the energy you save by sharing less? Use it to improve yourself. One of the most powerful ways to transform your life is by owning your mornings. The way you begin your day influences everything that follows. Many people wake up and immediately hand control of their attention to the outside world. They check notifications, scroll through social media, read negative headlines, respond to messages. Before they've even started their day, they've already surrendered their focus. Successful people approach mornings differently. They create before they consume. They think before they react. They invest in themselves before giving energy to everyone else. A powerful morning doesn't need to be complicated. Start by feeding your mind something valuable. Read a few pages from a book. Listen to an educational podcast. Study a skill that moves you closer to your goals. Your mind absorbs information rapidly in the morning. Make sure you're giving it something useful. Next, move your body. You don't need a perfect workout. A walk, stretching routine, short run, or simple exercise session is enough. Movement increases energy, improves focus, and builds discipline. When you keep a promise to yourself first thing in the morning, you begin the day with momentum. Then fuel your body properly. Food is information. What you eat affects how you think, feel, and perform. Choose options that provide steady energy instead of temporary spikes followed by crashes. Small choices repeated daily create significant long-term results. After that, reconnect with your goals. Most people know what they want at the beginning of the year, but forget by February. Review your objectives regularly. Remind yourself why they matter. Visualize the person you're becoming. Not just the destination, but the habits, actions, and mindset required to get there. Finally, practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts attention away from what is missing and toward what is already present. It doesn't ignore problems. It simply prevents problems from becoming the only thing you see. A grateful mind is more resilient, more optimistic, and more creative. It sees possibilities where others see limitations. When combined, these simple habits create a powerful foundation. You think better. You feel better. You make better decisions. And better decisions create a better life. The truth is that transformation rarely arrives as a dramatic moment. It usually arrives as a collection of small choices made consistently over time. The decision to protect your goals. The decision to stay focused on your finances. The decision to face challenges with courage. The decision to prepare quietly. The decision to value genuine relationships. The decision to own your mornings. None of these actions seem extraordinary on a single day. But repeated for months and years, they become extraordinary results. Remember this, you do not need everyone's approval. You do not need everyone's understanding. And you certainly do not need to broadcast every chapter of your journey. Some of the most important work you'll ever do happens when nobody is watching. Keep growing. Keep learning. Keep building. Stay disciplined when it's difficult. Stay patient when progress feels slow. Stay committed when distractions appear. And trust that every small step is moving you closer to the life you want. Because success is not created by what you announce. Success is created by what you consistently do. Work quietly, improve daily, and let your results tell the story.